What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here to bring you episode 143 of the Option Adventures, where our goal is to sell options and collect that premium. So as you guys will see, the portfolio is at $30,196.69. We are down 0.01% in the red, which is $1.67. I did take a massive loss this week on WBA, so I'll be going over that. But if we look over here at the top and bottom movers, you'll see that Starbucks is up by $48, which is about 0.52%, which last price was $92.85. And then Verizon has been down. It did go ex-dividend date this past week. It went down by $61, which is a 0.98% at $30.85. If we look over here at the portfolio events, the only major thing here was just that Verizon hit a 52-week low, and all the way from between $30.13 to $42.57. If we look at the portfolio positions, you'll see here that for cash, which I'm earning a very nice interest rate there at $12,652.40 for compounding close to almost 5%. And then on Starbucks here, you'll see that we do have 100 shares. We are down slightly on this one, about 1%. I do have a covered call that expires next week on next Friday on the 13th of October with a $93 strike price, which you'll see that my cost basis is actually $93.79. It's really $94, but I went ahead and sold it at $93 because I did collect around $121 or $122, which if you subtract the difference, we are slightly in the positive by a little bit if our shares were getting taken away at $93, because Starbucks could move down further, and I would rather try to do a wheel where I get my money back and go back to cash secured puts. If we look at Verizon, you'll see that we do have 200 shares. We're slightly down by 20%, so this one kind of does suck, but we did collect a dividend, which should in theory bring our cost basis down. We should be a little bit lower than this. I gotta look at the spreadsheets, look at really what their full cost basis is, subtracting the dividends that we've been collecting while we've been holding the stock. But if we look here at the balance here, guys, you'll see that available to trade is $14,852.69. This is slightly higher just due to because we did actually get our 100 shares of WBA called away because of the covered call, but that's okay because I decided to go ahead and take the loss because they do have earnings next week on the 12th, which I believe is a Thursday, so they could potentially move upwards, or they most likely could go down, and I'm really don't want to take the risk anymore. I've lost a lot of money on that stock, so I'm just gonna take my losses and walk away from it. And if we look at the activities here, we can see that I have it to start filtering out from October 1st, which is Sunday, all the way till the 7th. And then if we scroll down, you can kind of see the trades we did do. We'll jump into the Google Sheets, which I'll show you everything there in detail, but you'll see here that the shares of WBA did get sold out. But let's go ahead and jump over to the dashboard on the Google Sheets. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright guys, so we're here at the dashboard on my Google Sheets. If we click on the start date, you'll see the 1st of October all the way till the 7th. We'll see how much we lost because we did take a massive loss on WBA. So as you'll see, we did take a loss of $1,171.38. If we look at the credits, we did collect $150.66 in credits. In debits, we did spend about $22.02, but then in gains, that is where we lost the difference in the cost basis versus what we sold the WBA stock at. So if we look here at the graphs, you'll see that this looks completely different. For the month of October, we're in the negative. We're going to try to slightly move this, more less than the negative over the couple coming weeks. We'll see what happens there, but the past couple months we've been doing fairly well. Unfortunately, I did pick a stock that I shouldn't have been in. I thought WBA would have been a safe play because it was a dividend king or so. They've been paying dividends for such a long time that I should have just looked more into it. Potentially probably just try to sell options on ETFs, which might be the easiest thing to do. If we look at the monthly performance here, you'll see that for October, you'll see we are down, which is about a 3.73%, which if we look at the weekly performance, you'll see that that first week brought our total portfolio value to $32,002.71. We look over here, total premium we've collected so far in the year now after taking that loss has been $606.88, which is a rate of return of only 1.93%. So we lost quite a bit of return that we've been accumulating the past couple months, and hopefully in the future we can pick better stocks that I go into. And then if we look at the credits here, you'll see that here's the WBA one that we got our shares called away from this covered call, and I could have rolled it some, but I just don't want to go into earnings again. They could potentially start moving upwards, or the worst case is that they start moving downwards. They could potentially cut their dividend. There's so many factors there that I don't want to take any more losses than I need to. I really need to learn to take losses much quicker and move on before they become like WBA. But anyways, you'll see here that Starbucks, that we did sell a covered call. We actually had it for $93 strike price. We collected about 29 cents or so, and then this came out to be that on the what was it, on the 6th we had to roll it because Starbucks was trading around close to $93. I went ahead and rolled it out till the 13th of October. Another covered call, same exact strike price, but they paid us $1.23 for it, and total you'll see that was $122.33 after fees. It's still open. And then if we look at the debits, you'll see that for that roll we actually only paid about $22 to roll it, so we made about $101 or so from the roll. If we look at the gains here, one thing I did forget to mention was here Starbucks now is finally not Starbucks, WBA is finally closed, which I guess I closed the wrong one, and you'll see this one is still open. We'll see what the covered call from Starbucks does next week. If we look at the gains, you'll see that WBA called strike, and we had a cost basis of 34. I ended up selling at 21, so we took a total loss of 1,300. If we look at the current buys, there's nothing in current buys, but yeah guys, this is actually all I have for you guys in this portfolio update. Let me know what you guys made this week. Definitely would love to know which options you guys are doing, which stocks you guys are selling options on, and don't forget to subscribe with that notification. Definitely wouldn't mind if you guys help me reach the 20,000 subscriber mark, and don't forget to drop a big thumbs up. It goes a long way. It costs you nothing, helps me out, and I definitely appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye guys.